Take all these questions and come to the last minute. It's like more and more questions.
Now, in the practical session, first we are going to create enterprise structure. In enterprise structure, you'll be learning how to create a company, how to create a branch company, and how to assign a main company and a branch company. This creation of company and the basic settings, whatever has to be done, that is done by FICO department only. Why? Because there are multiple basic settings related to financial year, related to general ledger accounts. Everything need to be assigned to GL accounts also. This comes under basic settings. And that basic settings, everything is done by FICO department. That is why creation of company is also done by FICO department. So we will learn how to create a company. First one is parent company. Second one is branch company. So you'll be having idea of what is parent company, what is a subsidiary company. Parent company will be like a owner, like a main branch where it is located. And subsidiary company in sense, under that main company, you will have multiple branch company that represents your subsidiary company. So now here in SAP, first we have to define and we have to create parent company, then we have to create subsidiary company, then we have to assign parent company and subsidiary company. So here, create it, you have to enter into practical session. Okay. Now what we will do, we will follow the first step, that is definition of company. In SAP, if you want to create and if you want to reach a particular step, there are two methods of reaching a particular step. Either you can use the transaction code, that is also called as code. Shortcut code is called as code, or also we call it as transaction code. And we also have long, if you are aware of basics of computer science, full basics also, like if you want to copy any data, we use the shortcut key Control C. If you want to paste any data, we use the shortcut key of Control V, like that. Instead of going to home, where if you go to copy, paste, there also you will get the option. But that's a lengthy procedure. If you want to use shortcut, for shortcut, we have Control C and Control V, right? Same like that. Here also in SAP, we have two methods. Either you can use the shortcut code, that is a transaction code. In SAP, the term for shortcut code, we call it as transaction code, or we also call it as code. And we also have long path for it. We will learn both. We will learn long path also, and we will learn transaction code also. Why? Because for few steps we don't have transaction code. For few steps we don't have transaction code. Only long path will be there for each and every step. So you should be aware of how to use long path. That is why we learn it. Now, first step, definition of company. OX15 is the transaction code. I'll use the transaction code also, and I'll use path also. So this is SAP Easy Access Screen. This is SAP Easy Access Screen, main screen of SAP. Okay. When you want to use the transaction code, you have to put the transaction code inside this command box. This is called as command box. Okay, this box. If you just
Code and all
stay
we
here,
have to.
Yes. You have to remember all the codes. It is important. If you give your transaction code OX15, because my first step transaction code is what? OX15.
25.
So when I give transaction code OX15 and enter here, then also I'll get the same screen. Okay, this is the screen where we create a company, internal trading partners. If I use path, I'll go back here. Now I'll use path. Path, every time whenever you want to use, you have to start with the first command, that is SPRO. SPRO stands for SAP Project Reference Object. SAP Project Reference Object.
Okay.
SPRO. Then enter. Click on SAP Reference IMG. Click on SAP Reference IMG. When you click on SAP Reference IMG, you will get the screen of IMG. IMG stands for Implementation Guide.
MG. Oh,
Implementation,
guide.
yes. So when you click on SAP Reference IMG, you will get an IMG screen here. Now in this IMG screen, I'm defining enterprise structure. So here you have enterprise structure.
Okay.
In this enterprise structure, you have to click on the small arrow. If you want to expand, you have to click on arrow.
Small.
Click on enterprise structure. The enterprise structure, we are defining here, we are creating here. So it goes under definition. Definition, since we are defining it. Go to definition, click on this arrow, definition. Under definition, it is created by FICO department, so it will come under financial accounts. Click on that arrow of financial accounting. Click on that financial accounting. After expanding financial accounting, at last you will have last execution, that is define company. As I have already told you, this is parent company. Company represents parent company. Execute. This is called as execute button. Execute. And here, you'll get the same screen. When I use the transaction code also, I got the same screen. And when I used long path also, I got the same screen. Some steps we don't have transaction code. That is why we learn how to use long paths. Now, when you're creating anything new, you have to go to new entries. Go to new entries. In new entries, define your company. Company carries only 6 characters. When you go to new entries, you'll get this screen wherein you have to create your company. Company can be created in only 6 characters. Maximum is only 6 characters. Alphabets also you can use, numbers also you can use. Why we define this company 6 character? Because whatever you decide, whatever 6 character you decide, in that 6 character, all your details will be stored. All your details will be saved. That is why we define your company, the code, 6 character code. So I'll give your company as mm, extra short form have given here. In 6 character I have given because maximum length is only 6. If you type also, it will not format later on. So maximum character which is defined here is only 6. This character length is already defined in ABAP programming language. Whatever is already defined, that rule we follow here.
If the company name is big, ma'am.
Wait. That is just we are defining here characters. Company name is down. We have here
Okay.
company name. That this why we create because in this character code we save all the details to have a unique identity. To have a unique identity, we give this code. Why? Because in the same name, in the same company name, there will be if there are same company name for 2 to 3. At time, how will you differentiate whether which company it is? That is why the unique 6 character plays a very important role here. So give your company 6 character and company name. I'll give here company name. You can give if it is big also you can type.
Hmm.
Name of company to is nothing but if your company is collaborated with any other company, at time if you want to give that company information or that company name, you can give name of company too. Or else it is not mandatory to fill that field, you can leave. Now in detailed information, you have to give the address of your company, your parent company. Just you have to give where it is located. Street, I'll just give you some kind of name as FT Road. And PO box is nothing but post office box. Postal code is nothing but PIN code. City, let's say my branch is in Mumbai. I mean, sorry, the main head office is in Mumbai. So I'll give you a city as Mumbai. Country, I'll give you for India, we use in SAP as IN.
Hmm.
Language key for English, we use EN. Currency for Indian rupees, we use IN.
Ma'am, this post box number comes from PO
Which one?
box.
Post office box. Randomly you can give here. As of now, random number you can define here. In the real time, if your company will have their own post office number, post office box number, that time you
Okay,
can give.
okay, ma'am.
Now, whatever we are saving and whatever we are creating, that is stored in which character? This 6 character.
Okay.
Now I'll save this one. When you want to save, shortcut key is Control S. You can use shortcut key Control S. Or you can also use the icon here, which is over here, this one. Either you can use that icon or you can use the shortcut key that is Control S.
Okay.
When you click on that icon, that is also same only, or you can use Control S. When you use Control S, you will get here down data was saved. In each and every step, you should get like data was saved. Only then you have created it.
This company you have done Akshara, right, ma'am? This is like a code, ma'am.
Yes, yes. It is like a code. Like in this 6 character code, my all details are stored. If I want to further refer also, if I just give that code 6 character, automatically I'll get all the details of that company.
Okay.
Now, if you want to make any changes further, you can make changes. Whichever is in white color background, that is nothing but in SAP, it is an editable mode. Whichever is in some kind of gray background, you cannot make any changes. So 6 character cannot be removed, or cannot be changed. If you want to make changes, you can only make changes in the details, address details, like that.
Okay.
So this is first step where we create parent company.
There are different types of codes, ma'am.
Yes, yes. For each and every
Like
step, you will have a
OS15.
yes, yes. For each and every step, you will have different codes.
There are so many codes, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Need to 100 codes we have.
This full 100 codes we can remember in the mind, ma'am.
Yes, yes. You should. First step is done now. Now, second step. Define company code. Company code, the term company code represents your subsidiary company. That is nothing but your branch company. OX02 is the transaction code. Path will be same as the previous step. Slightly it will differ, but it is similar only. So first I'll show you the transaction code, then I'll show you path. In the second step, we are defining subsidiary company. In the first step, we have defined parent company. So if you want to go back, you have to click on this back option. This is back icon.
What icon, ma'am?
Back, back.
Ah, back icon. Okay.
So if you click on the back option, whatever you have done, that will be right. So you should keep clicking on back icon. Only then you will get a back like main screen.
Okay, ma'am.
Now again, I'll show you the transaction code first. Transaction code is what? OX02.
02.
With the transaction code and enter, you will get this screen. That is change view company code.
Okay.
And when you use long path, So I'll show you long path. I'll go back. Long path, as I told you, always it starts from the first command SPRO. SPRO. Enter. SPRO. Enter. Click on SAP reference IMG. Click on SAP reference IMG. In SAP reference IMG screen, enterprise structure. You have to expand enterprise structure. Click on enterprise structure. Under enterprise structure, you
For
are
everything we have
defining
to
here.
create enterprise structure, ma'am.
No. Since we are learning enterprise structure, your first concept is only enterprise structure. Since we are learning on the enterprise structure, that is why we are entering into enterprise structure. Later on, you will also enter into financial accounting, new, like that. Now, since we are learning enterprise structure, it will be under enterprise structure only. Click on enterprise structure. Under enterprise structure, we are defining here, so it will go under definition. Under definition, it is created by FICO department, so it will be under financial accounting. You have to expand financial accounting. Financial accounting. Under financial accounting, we are creating company code, and the term company code represents branch company. The term company represents main company. The term company code represents branch company. So here we have edit, copy, delete, check company code. If you want to edit and if you want to create, and also it will be same step, that is edit. As I told you, it is only created by FICO department. The other modules, if they want to further proceed for the company creation, they have to copy and then you have to create, because they cannot create all the GL accounts. The GL accounts is created only by FICO department. So whatever standardly in SAP, whichever is already defined, that they will copy and then they will create other modules. Then, if you want to delete also, suppose if I don't want that company code to be existing here, I wanted to delete it. So same step you can use. And if you want to check for your reference, that time also you can use the same step. That is why it is given here as edit, copy, delete, check company code. So you have to execute here, edit, copy, delete for company code. So execute. As I told you, since I'm not copying, since I'm not deleting and checking, I'm editing here. I'm creating new. So double click on edit company code date. Double click on edit company code data. So when you double click on edit company code data, that time also got the same screen. And when I use the transaction code also, I got the same screen.
Okay.
Now, whenever, as I told you, you want to create any new, if you're creating, you have to go to new entries.
Ma'am, if you say me, I will download this app, ma'am.
I will share you the link, Akshara. Through that
Oh, in
link, you
that
have
link
to
we have to
download.
download. Okay, ma'am.
Yes,
Today you will share me,
but
ma'am.
it needs some guidance. Without that, you cannot.
Hmm.
We'll share you tomorrow. Will install. You cannot visit here.
I'll try, ma'am. I don't know when my father is going to visit.
Okay. So go to new entries, company code. Go to new entries. Here you have to define your 4 characters. So here, company code can be created only in 4 characters, and company can be created in 6 characters. There, the maximum length is 6. Here, the maximum length is only 4. This is for branch, that is for parent.
Hmm.
Company code should be only 4 characters. Maximum is only 4 characters. Alphanumeric you can create. I'll give you 4 character as name. I'll give you Akshara sub company. Then after that, fill the additional details of it, like where is your branch, country is IN for India, currency is INR for Indian rupees, language key is EN for English. After that, after filling all these details, you have to save it, as I told you. For saving, you can use either the icon, or you can also use the shortcut, that is Control S. So if you click on that icon, it will ask us to edit the address. In sense, something more information about your branch company. Title, I'll give you a company. Title, you can give anything, Mr., Miss, Madam, Doctor, give the company. Name, I'll give you, let's say, uh, Akshara sub company. Same, whatever you have given. And other information is not mandatory to fill. You can see here, there is one field which is having a small tick mark. So when it is having a tick mark, some kind of this, like this, then it is a required entry. It's a mandatory field without which you cannot further proceed. By default in SAP, it is required. So you have to fill that and only then you have to proceed. So rest all fields is just related to like PO box, postal code, telephone number, mobile number, email ID, fax, like that. You can only give the country since it is a required entry. Country is IN. Other fields, if you want to fill, also you can fill, or else you can leave. Right now, you cannot. You can leave. In the real time, you can fill accordingly. Then enter. Data will be saved. As I told you, in each and every step, you should get like data was saved. Only then your data, everything you have created. Now, whatever is stored, it is stored in this character. It is stored in this code character. You can make changes in the address and the name of your company, everything, but you cannot make changes in this four character. I created main company. I also created branch company. One parent company will have a number of branch company, different branch companies. So it is obvious that we have to show in a SAP system to which parent company your branch company belongs to. That is why we have third step as assigning step. And this all comes under basic settings, general settings. So step 3, assign company to company code. OX16 is the transaction code, and we also have path for that. So firstly, I'll show you the transaction code, then I'll show you path in third step. So I'll show the transaction code. I'll go back here. Transaction code is OX16. When I give the transaction code OX16 and if I enter here, I'll get the same screen of assign company code to company. And when I use long path, I'll go back here and I'll show you path. SPRO, SPRO, SAP reference IMG, click on that. In SAP reference IMG, enterprise structure, under enterprise structure, we are not defining here. We are assigning here. So it will go under assignment. We are not defining here, we are assigning. So it will go under assignment. So you have to go assignment. Click on assignment. Under assignment, since we created under financial accounting, assigning also will be in financial accounting. Click on financial accounting. When you click on financial accounting, the final execution step will have execute button, and here we have assign company code to company. Company code represents your branch company. Company represents your main company. Execute. Execute. Here, whenever you are assigning, you have to go to position. Since your company, your main company and your subsidiary company is already created, when you're assigning, you will not have option of going to new entries. Instead of scrolling and searching and assigning, you can go to position instead. Just go to position here. Down you have position. Click on position. Click on position. Can you tell me what is my company code? What is my company code, Akshara?
0x16.
What is 0816? That is transaction code. That is not zero also, first of all. That is transaction code. Company code is the one which we created in 4 characters. And which I created in second step is AKSF. That is my 4 character company code.
Okay.
So give your company code as a 4 character, whatever you have created, and company the one which you created in 6 character. So I created the first step. Whatever 6 character I have created, that we have to give here. Go to position, give your company code. Company code will be the one which you created in second step. We created 4 characters. That 4 characters we have to give here and enter. When you enter, the company field will be blank. In that company field, you have to give the 6 character whatever you have defined in the first step. Only then it will assign. Then save it. That's it. So this is how we create company. We create a subsidiary company and we assign the main company and a subsidiary company. So I think that's enough for today. Tomorrow we'll continue in the next